Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel today. I want to share a story that's incredibly close to my heart. It's about a little dog named Pixel. For the longest time, Pixel was a resident at our local shelter. He wasn't the loudest or the most outgoing dog. While other pups would jump and bark for attention, Pixel would often just sit quietly in the back of his kennel, watching with his big, hopeful eyes. Day after day, families would come and go. They'd walk past his kennel, maybe glance in for a second, but then move on. It was heartbreaking to see. The volunteers all loved him. They knew what a sweetheart he was. He was gentle, loved quiet cuddles, and had this funny little habit of tilting his head whenever you spoke to him. We were all worried he was becoming one of those invisible dogs. The ones who get overlooked for so long, they start to give up hope. We tried everything to get him. Noticed, we put him in a kennel closer to the front, gave him the brightest, coziest blankets, and wrote "I'm a very good boy" on his information card. We even started an online campaign just for him, sharing his photos and telling his story. Still, weeks turned into months. Pixel remained. He started to retreat even more, spending most of his days curled up in a little ball. Then, one rainy Tuesday afternoon, when the shelter was nearly empty, a young couple walked in. They said they had seen a post about a shy dog online and wanted to meet him. Our hearts leaped. It was Pixel they were here for. We brought him into the meeting room, and at first, he was his usual timid self. He hid behind my legs, peeking out cautiously. But this couple was different. They didn't try to force it. They just sat down on the floor, didn't make eye contact, and spoke in soft, gentle voices. They waited. After about 10 minutes, something magical happened. Pixel slowly crept out from behind me. He sniffed the man's outstretched hand, and then a tiny, tentative lick. A few moments later, he was nudging the woman's hand, asking for a gentle scratch behind the ears. They spent over an hour on that floor with him. By the time they left, Pixel was resting his head in the woman's lap, letting out a soft, contented sigh. There wasn't a dry eye. Among the shelter staff, they filled out the adoption paperwork right then and there, watching them walk out the door together, with Pixel trotting happily beside them on his new leash. Was one of the most beautiful moments I've ever witnessed. He wasn't just being adopted, he was going home. He finally found his people, the ones who saw the beautiful soul behind the shy exterior. It's a powerful reminder that there's a perfect home for every animal, and sometimes, the quietest ones have the most love to give. Thanks for listening to Pixel's story. If you're